Good morning, Quadcopter 101 here. What I got for you today is a review of a new quadcopter coming out. It's not available yet, but coming very, very soon. This is the Bugs 3 Mini version of the Bugs 3. Tiny little brushless motor quadcopter. It is a sport drone, but what it is also is it's able to fly in both angle mode or acro mode. Okay, if we look at this little thing. Let's look at the quadcopter first. Also, let me get my cheat sheet here so I remember the features on it. We do have a 7.4 volt, 850 milliamp hour, 45C battery. Now, there's no on-off switch on this quadcopter. So to turn it on, you plug in the battery, slide it in all the way, and it turns on. To disconnect the battery, you have to push up on this and then pull out in these two prongs on the back here. So, but that is how it turns on and off. I'm not going to slide it in all the way just yet. Actually, I'm going to remove it so I don't drop it. But let's take a look under the hood and see what we got under the hood. You can, as with the original Bugs 3, it's held together by these prongs that you snap off. Very easy to get in here. But looking in here, what do we got? We got a beeper. We got a power port going to, this one is equipped with a LED light on the front, but this can easily be changed out if you want to put in a little all-in-one camera and convert this into an FPV racer, since this also can fly in acro. And I just might do that here in the near future, plop in a little all-in-one and see how it works as a FPV racer. The rest of the boards, if you look, the wires going to the main flight control board, they're all soldered. So, you aren't going to need to splice or solder if you do have problems with the ESCs or the motors, unfortunately. But other than that, it's kind of to be expected on something this small. But let's pop it back together. Let's go over the controller for this little thing. See, I did mention that it has 1306 2750 kV motors. I hope I remember to mention that. But let's look at the controller on this. It has these two antennas. Now, this, I think, is intended for the reason it has two antennas, it's probably intended for, as an all-around transmitter for MJX aircraft. But since this does not have FPV, there's a slot here, I guess, where you put an FPV phone, or a phone for FPV purposes, and this probably would be for FPV reception. This one would probably be for control of the quadcopter. But in this case, for this particular quadcopter, we're just going to be using one of these antennas. I don't know which one, but that provides a 2.4 gigahertz control. The buttons on this is your lights. You can turn the lights on and off by pressing this button here. This is your disarm switch for arming the motors and disarming them. It has low and high rates, which you select by pressing that button here. Camera and video. Well, this does not have a camera, so this one is NA. There's nothing for that. These are trim buttons down here. There is a flip button in the back. You press this button here to flip. The L2 button is inoperative. And finally, you can switch between angle and acro with this button here. Now, you can't change in flight. You have to do it on the ground, and after rebooting the quadcopter, it has to boot up either in acro or angle mode when you boot it up. And it can't be switched until you turn off the quadcopter and reboot it again if you want to go back and forth. Again, you have to stop the quadcopter, turn it off, unplug the battery, switch the switch on the controller, and then it'll go to the other mode that you want to fly in. Today I'm going to be flying strictly in angle mode, and if I do get a chance to put it in an all-in-one camera, we'll probably do a follow-on flight in acro to demonstrate its acro abilities. So, okay, let's go for a flight of this thing. We'll set it to angle mode up position and plug in the battery until we hear the ESCs. It should be bound, and making sure my hat camera is recording. My hat camera is recording. I can't tell you, folks, how many times I've come out here, done a great flight, and forgot to turn on the dang camera. Okay, let's see. Are we bound? I did not have this turned on when I bound the quadcopter, but we'll find out if it's automatically binds us, unarm, or lock the motors. Obviously not. Oh, there we go. Okay, I had the throttle on. So, okay, they start up in already spinning when you arm it. And again, let's take a take to the air and see how it flies. Ready? Let's punch it. Well, not super mega punch, but again, it is a little micro. There's its funnels. Now, supposedly this thing can fly out to 300 meters. And it's flying pretty damn fast. And it has telemetry. I forgot to tell you, folks. Let's bring it down. It has telemetry to warn you when you're getting close to the edge of its range. It'll do rapid beeping. And also telemetry to warn you when the battery is getting low. It'll be slowly beeping. Nice little sporty little thing. Let's try higher rate. Okay, rate, low, high. Actually, I guess this is low rate. I was at high rate. Try that again. Yeah, is there third rate? Low and high. We're going to stay at high rate. Oh, flip. Oh, it does nice flips. Let's bring it down to show you that. We got to stay a little closer. It's just that I'm a little bit hesitant to be doing this with first time flight, but wow. Okay, if we can do that, let's see if we can do a rolling a roll. Oh yeah, I can. Sporty little thing, isn't it? Very sporty little thing. How about a nose end? Yeah. How about a backflip while rolling? Does that really nice too. I should bring it in a little closer. This little thing, you know, is hard to see because it's little, but it is very sporty. Very, very sporty little thing. So you're looking for a little sport drone? A little sport drone with brushes? This might be for you. Look at that light on that thing, the front end of the quadcopter. You can see its LED light very well. See if you can see that. Going up and away. So yeah, the B3mini is not available yet, folks. Coming soon to a vendor near you. Actually, a vendor probably very far away from you, but willing to ship to you free of charge across the ocean for free shipping. Sporty, sporty, sporty little thing. Sporty, sporty. No battery warning yet. That thing's lasted a good long time for a very sporty little flight. I'm going out there. I want to see, okay, I'm at the 100 meters or so, and coming back in very fast. I didn't want to do that time. I wasn't fast enough on the button. Let's go get some more speed on it again and try that again. Going out, 100 meters, turning, coming back. Damn fast little thing. Very, very fast little thing. Let's bring it in for the remainder of the flight up close so you can see it. So the B3minis. Actually, this might be a winner, folks. You could probably put a little, easily put a little micro FPV camera on there, such as the mini Mobius. This would probably fly well with the mini Mobius. There's a ton of power on this thing, so it should be easily lift the mini Mobius. Wow, going up. Let's bring it back down again. Fine little sporty little thing. I wonder what the price of this is going to be. I hope it's less than the B3. The B3 is an excellent deal, but if they can bring this one down lower in price than the B3, this would be an excellent deal also, because it is a spectacular little flyer. Really moves. Oh, there we go. There's our battery warning. So it's saying, time to come home. It's almost Christmas. Time to go home, Mr. Hanky. So let's land it on the pad and give our final thoughts on this thing. Listen to beep too. It beeps also. Okay, disarming. Beep, beep, beep. Okay, unplugging. Okay, this is how you unplug the batteries. You grab these two things here and then lift up on this button here and it comes right out. So, and turning off the transmitter. So my thoughts, wow, this little thing really moves. Little Bugs 3 might be a hit when it comes out, folks, so keep a lookout for this. It is a fast little flyer. So it's Quadcopter 101, again with the MJXRC MJX Bugs 3 Mini. Signing out.